Hello, everyone. Welcome to BTS Reality Show. I go by the name Jermaine OG, and we're back for the 6th episode.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Quick Steph, Prissy, and Franchi.
Don't fuck with me, Francis Theodore.
And that's how we're starting the episode. How you guys doing? Are you guys excited to be here?
Yeah.
I feel fly. I feel fun. I feel beautiful.
I'm good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the It Girls in the building. A round of applause for yourselves. You guys, I told them before we started the episode, I'm quite excited. It's not easy to have such artilleries in the building, such beautiful girls in the building. So yeah, it's about to be such an amazing episode. Right?
Yeah.
Are you guys excited?
I'm excited.
We're
Are you ready?
We're ready.
I know it's going to be interesting. So
Right?
We're ready.
Okay. So introduce yourself quickly, background.
Not you using quickly.
Right?
Okay. Hi guys. Hi fam. Hi everyone.
I do get it. They came to catch crews on this podcast thing. Don't take them seriously.
Hi guys. My name is Stephanie Quick, popularly known as Quick Steph. I am a content creator, YouTuber, soon to be entrepreneur. Or I can call myself an entrepreneur actually. And yeah, I'm on the BTS reality show hosted by Jermaine alongside this beautiful
Prissy.
Okay, so when I say introduce yourself, where do you come from? Your background.
But why? Why does it matter?
Because I need them to know you in-depthly.
Oh,
So you're
okay.
going to say, I come from this, I was, born into this.
Can I say something about that?
No.
No, I do want
You
to
already
say
checked me on
something.
this show. Don't do that.
No,
Allow her talk.
I just want to say
You
something.
guys.
I genuinely feel like where you're from, that's where your parents are from. That's probably where they grew up in. But where you grew up in is different. Do you get what I mean? Does that happen to you? Like where you grew up in, you resonate more with that than where
So
your parents
also
are
mean
from.
like, okay, so I'm from like Imo State, but I was born in Lagos. I was born to a
Okay,
family
I
of
grew up in
3.
Lagos.
Yeah.
I went to the
Like
STR
a family
college.
background.
Yeah, like a family background. That's what I mean,
It's so
darling.
traditional.
Word.
Yeah, but I want them to. So you guys, Francesca Door.
Don't ever say Francesca. I'm going to go.
Just say FT.
FT.
You don't know my name?
I know it, but it's hard to pronounce.
It's just Francis.
You're supposed to know your guest
Francis.
name.
I know it, but it's hard to
Thank you,
pronounce.
Prissy.
I'm
Right
sorry
on.
about that, guys. And please don't leave.
Oh, of course I wouldn't.
All right, so let's go.
Okay. So you need my food.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm back to trouble.
Know your village, know everything.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Stephanie Quick, aka Quick Steph. I am half Nigerian, half Australian. I was born in Saple, but I grew up in Warri. I grew up in Warri. Then I went to boarding school in Asaba, then uni in Covenant University. And yeah, I think that's about everything you need to know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any siblings?
I'm the only child from my mom. However, I do have 3 older brothers from my father. So yeah.
Yeah. University.
I said that already.
Oh.
You were
Listen.
listening.
I am listening.
We're coming for
Sorry.
you. We're coming for
Plug
you.
your
Pa, pa, pa.
Okay,
You
guys.
guys, I need more boys on this podcast.
It's fine. We're not going to eat you up.
Okay.
Hi, guys. My name is Priscilla Ajoke Ojo. So I was born in Ogun State, but I grew up in Lagos State. I attended Babcock University, Mass Communication. I have one brother. My mom is an actress, and she's my everything. So, yeah, I'm Christian and I'm Pisces.
She's Pisces.
Ooh.
March 13, so keep that. So
The Aqua
I love
babies.
gifts.
How that we get along.
He dedicated. I love you.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's about
Hi
it.
guys, my name is Francis Theodore. People think it's not my real name, but it's actually my real name. Like Jermaine doesn't know. I am Igbo. I grew up in Abuja. I studied economics. I'm a YouTuber, influencer, and entrepreneur. And I'm thick. I'm joking. I'm joking.
You guys, she's
I'm
a
joking.
YouTuber,
I didn't
so
know
she's
what I
ready.
was saying.
So let me tell you why I feel like this is a cheat for the Theodore, right? She's used to YouTube, right? So she's coming here like so relaxed. We're just starting this journey, and we're trying to.
We're all
warm up to-
YouTubers.
But
Yeah,
see
Actually,
this
all
babe,
YouTubers.
they came with a gun
I'm not.
to
please.
fist
You
fight.
you started.
Prissy, you guys should go and check Prissy on
Ajoke
YouTube.
actually started this
yeah,
journey.
Did I
remind you of one video you did in the past?
Yeah.
So me, I'm on vacation. My
Zoom.
I'm on vacation with my YouTube, so we're coming back. We're coming back.
We'll be back for FT. She's taking it now. The
Doing it for
queen
the
of
girls.
YouTube.
Thank you, my love.
All right, so the topic for today is Gen Z it-girl. Definitely, you guys are the it-girls, and you guys know what to do. You guys know what's up. You guys know the real deal of what it really means to be an it-girl. So we're going to start from like the basics. Gen Z. Gen Z is such a popular word right now, and I don't think a lot of people know what Gen Z truly is or what it is about. To just be hearing saying Gen Z, Gen Z, Gen Z. So we're here to like educate them, right? My girls, are we game?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think you guys, being the girls, you guys know like what it is about. So for me, I did my research and they said Gen Z are people born from 1997 to 2012.
I just realized my
Wow.
oldest brother is Gen Z.
Oh, from this
Yeah.
Yeah, but he seems
shout out to
millennial
BTS
though.
reality
Yeah.
podcast.
I feel like sometimes they even mix it up. I feel
Yeah.
like Gen Z is when like you're just like young.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I actually,
like
I,
Bap university, but like they're still
I
people
used
that are way older
Gen Z
than
is
Gen
1997
They
to
fall under that,
2012.
Yeah.
I used to
bracket
think Gen Z started from like 2000.
Me too.
Yeah.
So
Me
I
too.
think
Because of that
1995.
young,
Yeah, yeah.
And there's
1997.
Okay, 1997 is it's still a
Wow.
stretch. It's still a good
Shout out to
stretch.
Fair
BTS
enough.
reality for educating the people.
or Google.
That's
but
what we
yeah.
do. That's what we do over here. So yeah, they say things Gen Zs are known for: working, shopping, dating, and making friends online. Do you guys
Sounds
agree
like
with
what
that?
every human
Everyone,
being
yeah, I was literally gonna say
But
that.
but it's shopping
Yeah.
though. Shopping.
Yeah.
Shopping. Yeah. Shopping.
That's where you find priscy.
Yeah. No. That's
They
what
said-
my mom doesn't shop like that.
Like the way you
yeah,
do.
because
Oh.
you said that's what everybody does.
Yeah.
But I'm like, parents don't. Do they really shop?
Or maybe you are a shopper.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we're
you
more of
are
shopping
there.
free. And also,
Yeah,
a lot
Yeah,
of
actually,
you.
my mom might always buy
babe.
stuff.
She did shop.
No, but Gen Z shop more.
Okay,
When
yeah.
we want to go out and
I
pick
still
stuff,
shop more than my
we'll
mom.
pick stuff and then we'll just see stuff and just buy it. Then they will
Right.
think twice. Oh,
Yeah.
economy, this and that.
Oh, I get
They will
that.
think so much.
Yeah.
And also, it says we easily make friends online. I don't think like the millennials will just see somebody online and become very close with them. I have a lot of friends I met online and we're so tight
Yeah.
I met them-
True.
online and then we met in person and then we got really cool. But some people, if they meet you online, they see that not as a basis for friendship. And I mean the
True.
millennials and like the older generation.
Yeah.
So they're saying that's like a perk of the, Gen Zs. Like we make friends easily online. You guys agree?
I feel the Gen Zs, the reason why they will say Gen Zs make friends online easily is because I feel most of us made friends when we were younger. It's not like now, because right now I don't think making friends is as easy as
As
the way you
when-
used to make friends. You get so
Yeah, and I feel like Gen Z make friends more because like the millennials they didn't grow up using phones. Yeah.
Oh, that brings us to our
Yeah.
next one. They say
Oh,
Gen
that's
Zs
lovely.
are addicted
Yeah.
to their phones. Do you guys agree with
Yeah,
that?
Yeah, I can't do without my
100,
phone.
That's not even.
I would
That's
like
facts.
to go on,
That's
go
facts.
on. Because I had a friend literally tell me, Jermaine, I came to your house to see you. I've not seen you in years, and you're literally using your phone. She said, drop your phone and realize that like you can't do
Yeah.
without your phone.
Well,
You're always every second we're talking. I'm like, okay.
you're using your
She's
phone.
like, just drop it and just switch it off. Like,
That's
Well, I
addiction.
don't want to validate what you. That's just
yeah.
that on its
That's
side is not.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
different.
different. That's very
addiction.
different.
Yeah,
That's like,
but then
that's
that's
a
what
real.
they said. Like Gen
No.
Zs are
I don't think
addicted to
everyone
their
is like
phones.
that.
No.
Not everyone,
I
but
am
I think
addicted to my phone.
I'm
not
let's
gonna
be
lie.
honest.
She's being
I'm
real.
very-
I remember,
I'm
like,
very
I'm not just
addicted to
saying
my
this
phone.
myself. I
Yeah.
researched it, so it's
No,
a popular opinion.
It's very common.
I feel mine is with seasons, like time and season. It's not like it's an everyday something because it just gets intoxicating sometimes.
That's
And I'm
very
like, can I
good.
just have it?
I wish I could
I get
control.
tired of looking
Yeah.
at my screen.
Yeah, you literally do that. Jermaine, turn
Yeah.
off your phone. Turn off your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn off your phone.
Yeah, it gives me a
Yeah.
headache for God's sake. Like
I think
that's
Gen
very
Zs also
good.
need to learn to live in reality. We're too
Yeah,
into
we're
this.
too-
engrossed.
Yeah, and then
True.
by the time you realize life has really gone past
Yeah.
you and you didn't, catch up with a lot of things
That's true.
because you're
I
just
wouldn't
really
say
living
life
on
always
your
is what
phone.
Time. Life cannot pass us, right? It's
Yeah.
just you just realize that 2 hours have gone, 3 hours have gone.
And
Sorry.
another reason
you.
why that is because like I work on my phone. So like my business is on my phone.
Yeah.
My Instagram is on my manager is on my
Yeah.
phone. Most of the things I do
On
they're on my
phone.
phone.
So
So that's why
what
I'm
makes-
mostly on my
On your
phone.
phone.
Do you understand? But now that like I have like an office, sometimes it makes it easier.
Yeah.
But still, I'm still on my phone because I need to communicate.
So your advice should
emails.
be like we should just
Yeah.
like try to leave our phones a bit more.
Yeah, let's try to
and
I
try to
feel
live
like-
in real
yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Like one thing I
Balance.
do when I'm on the road, like I always like to look out the window. So I play music on my
Yeah.
and I look out the window. So I feel like those moments whereby you're actually experiencing life is so important.
It's very
Yeah, but when I'm in my room, even when I'm watching the movie, I'm on my phone. Like,
Right.
do you get what I mean? But when I'm outdoor and I can see life, I want to experience that.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's the balance.
Me, when I'm watching a movie, I'm not on my phone. If you're on your phone with me, I will off that phone.
No, I'll even be on
I
TikTok.
feel like you're more in
I'll
touch
be on
with
TikTok
reality.
while
Some
watching
people
my
are very
movie.
into their phone. Which is very good.
Yeah.
Be like quick step because I won't lie, even me, a grown ass man, I'm always using my phone and I think it's something I
very
need to
bad.
change.
It's not a good thing.
You know, they say we also go to internet for everything. Like, you know how the older generation will probably maybe ask their mom for advice. Some of us ask us like older
believe more
we'll
in
just,
myths.
we'll just go and ask the internet. Do you think that's true?
Well, it's
That
like
we're
an
so-
encyclopedia, isn't it?
Right.
So I feel like
At
it's
your
validated.
fingertip.
Yeah.
And they said Gen Z is also known for idealism, so we create ideas from nothing. Like you know how it is. So let me give myself an example so that you guys know where to go to. I told my dad 6 years ago that I'm going to start a company. I'm going to be big. I'm going to be this, and he's like, please go to school. And for him, it's like if it's not school, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
but look at where it's gotten me right now.
course.
So it just shows that Gen Zs we can create something from nothing easily than the older generation, and we do that a lot now. Quickly.
Yeah.
We could give examples of people that have created big things from nothing.
Yeah. So what I would like to say on that is that I think everything has been made easier for us. Having fame is very easy. Just go online, wear something crazy, and you get popular. So it's very easy. So that's why during their own time, they didn't have that much access. If you want to be an actress, you have to work. If you want to be something big, if you're a few producer,
There was no social media.
there was no social
creator,
media
there was
to
no
make
influencer.
it viral, to make it easy. So that's why they're so used to going to school, do 9 to 5, take the family business, all that stuff. That's why they believe in that. But now it's very easy for us. Very easy.
Because times have changed.
Yeah.
The world has evolved.
You don't even have to go to school to become something.
Yeah.
good,
Right
but-
now.
Right now, but school is also very
But
important.
school is very important.
Very
please.
important.
School
Go
is
to-
very
stay
important.
in school, go to school.
Very,
is
very
And
important.
skill acquisition.
Yeah.
That's one
yeah.
thing I also believe. Also getting
Yeah.
skills as well. Because
Sure.
yeah.
So they say the Gen Zs have a very low, or will I say less positive outlook at life. Do you think that's true?
I mean, if
know.
if you say we're idealists, then I feel like we're more positive, isn't that? Because then that kind of contradicts itself. So I would not say so.
Yeah.
I feel it's all about perspective. It's all about you. Let's say now you're seeing somebody's looking great, always online, looking hair laid, nails, everything is always on check. And you you don't even get to realize that maybe it's just one of your lazy days or one of your I need a break time, and then you will I say you start beating yourself up why does this person have this? You're guilt tripping yourself doing that because it's you have your moments. Everybody has their moments. So enjoy this rest time or enjoy whatever.
Right.
Don't beat yourself up because I just feel that one is just depending on perspective.
Yeah.
And,
So you don't think
yeah.
we have a less,
I
positive
think-
outlook to life?
I think it's perspective.
It's
The way-
perspective.
The way our parents will see it, the way older people see that, this I want to all this kind of thing. They'll see it in that kind of manner. But how we see it is we're working. We females now, we're doing a lot. Compared to their generation, we work our ass off. People don't realize that we work.
Looking good
Do you
is a
understand?
business.
Yeah, we work
Dressing
a lot.
up this good
So
is a business.
there's
Nice
perspective
shoes,
to
ladies.
things, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, I love this episode because I knew that you guys were the right selection for this podcast. Because we are the it-girls. We're coming to it. So this topic, so what we're trying to do, we're trying to, touch everything. It's Gen Z it-girls. We're trying to touch, the Gen Z topic, then touch what it means to be an it-girl. We go from there, And then they also say things they're more interested in belonging to a social circle that's Gen Zs, and then we love to have an inclusive, will I say, community that we're all about having social circles and having a community. Is that true? We love to build communities as Gen Zs.
It's called networking.
Right?
Yeah.
You have to make money. You have to connect with the right people.
You don't just go
You have to-
you don't just go places and then you're seeing so will I call it your potential investor? What will I call it now?
Yeah.
Partner or whatnot? And then you're just moping, or should I say you're scared?
Yeah.
No, put yourself out there. Why did you go out of
Try.
your house?
Yeah.
Maybe you don't even have to talk, but just put efforts in your look and go out and just be positive. And I promise you, good people will gravitate towards you.
Yeah. You
That's
attract
it.
what you are.
But I'm
God
even
bless you.
seeing it in the spectrum of more of forming circles. So it says social circles, right?
Yes, that we love
So
social
I'm
circles,
seeing more of
supportive community.
Yeah, I'm
We like
seeing
to
more of
create
you there,
those.
get a community and then a
Unity.
label. And I feel
Yeah.
like Yeah, we do. But I feel like it's also because when you meet people that are like you, it's there for you to connect with them.
Yeah.
And that's what goes back to when you say we make friends easily online, because there's that connection. There's that kind of same
You're
lifestyle.
doing the same thing.
But why is the same
Exactly.
thing not with the millennials? Why is it easy for us to make a community? So I
Because
see
we're
some-
young.
Millennials
I see
are not
stuff-
Because
so
we're
in
young.
tune with social
Yeah.
media.
Oh,
We're
in tune
young,
with
we're
their self. They
free.
have so much beef in that generation. Am I capping?
Yeah,
They do.
Because,
believe-
for
I
example,
believe-
not we, them. Because
No, I'm confused. Just
because let me explain. I see some of this, like, thick, beautiful girls, and they come and say stuff like, let your belly out. And I see there's like a community of like thick girls as well, like supporting the trend of having to maybe lay your tummy out and just dress as like just be inclusive. So I think when they say inclusivity, I think we prioritize that in this generation a lot than then. That time, if you're like looking a certain way on your own, nobody wants to like associate with you or something like that.
Yeah.
But I think here, our generation, we're learning to come together, and if we say we're this, we're this. If we say we're that, we're that.
And you see how
Or just more
powerful that is.
inclusive.
Yeah.
It's so powerful.
Because we're
Because-
seeing things differently in the different lights. Like like everybody's growing up. Like everybody's just trying to make bread. Everybody's trying to be positive. So
Exactly.
we help each other come together.
Life is too short.
yeah,
too,
like to
so-
overthink. Nobody's perfect. We've just realized that everybody has one way. Like you're probably a skit maker or you're an influencer or you're doing one thing and then you're growing yourself. It's just great seeing like young people, someone of age. This guy's doing something. Let's connect. Let's make content. That's how I see
I
it.
see that. And like I feel like I don't know about millennials, but I feel like most people no, not in a bad way. I feel like most people they end up like judging stuff that they see in themselves. So when you say the stuff about like someone having a big tummy and being like, we should do that more, we should be proud of you and everything, no one really cares anymore. I feel like that's so good because back then, like someone with a big tummy would judge someone else that's doing that. And it's like they'll be like, oh, look at her, but you also have that. Do you get? So it's good now that we're promoting that, like
And being inclusive.
yeah, exactly. And it's
Yeah.
so good to be like, I feel like that's one thing. I know that's what I was gonna talk about that when you get to it-girls, but one thing about that is relatability, right? The fact that people can relate to your so-called imperfections is what makes you perfect. Do you get? So they're not just trying to look at like a perfect supermodel.
Yeah,
They're trying to see
like,
someone they
see
can
you
relate
for-
to.
true.
Exactly.
True.
Wow, the Theodore.
That's how to develop connection.
I like that nickname.
Yeah.
You should keep that.
Yeah, I will. I had a
Yeah.
friend called the Theodore, so like that was
The
easy. I love it.
Theodore?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Theodore.
No, you should say
The
Theodore.
Theodore.
I
Okay,
like
yes,
it.
more.
Thank you.
Also, they say Gen Zs are more individualistic. Individualistic.
You know he's Igbo, guys.
Individualistic. And with a stronger sense of personal expression. And also, they love to travel. So you see all these girls
Thank you,
here?
girl. Like,
Like,
who
who
doesn't?
You see these girls? They're never in the country. Quick step. If she's the Quick step, first of all, most of us were born in Nigeria. It's Quick step. Most of us were born in Nigeria.
You wouldn't
Quick
even
step
know where
has
Prissy would
passport.
just.
Quick step has passport.
Yeah. This one has been
If
like
she's in
5
Jamaica,
She's going to
she's
the
in
airport this
Canada.
evening.
I tell you right now, Steph, see her nails. When she does her nails and her hair,
But the funny thing is that, okay, let's say Quickstep has a passport. Priscilla doesn't have passport. How is she always outside?
now, bro.
This is small post of breakfast for airport. You see, Mutala Muhammad is
She
actually
loves to travel. She'll
saying,
be in
It's good
essay.
I like to live every moment. I like to
Nobody's
have
lovely.
fun.
I love that.
like to have fun. I like to enjoy myself because you don't know tomorrow. So I like to enjoy. I like to experience people, meet people,
Preach.
know what they're about.
Yeah.
Go on, no.
Staying indoors. What's that gonna help you do? Like,
Yeah,
you know,
She's
meet
Miss
people.
do you
Outside.
understand? So,
Yeah.
Actually miss outside.
yeah, no.
who is talking? Steph is like actually me.
Steph, are you for real? Steph, you see Steph or social media? Once she does this like this, she's out. She's ready
It's
to
when
go
you
out.
flip the camera. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So we have agreed that Gen Zs love to travel.
That's
I
the
feel
way
like
We're not
it's
like the
everyone.
younger generation that were just
Yeah.
like in Nigeria.
Yeah.
It's just a Gen Z thing.
I
No, but
don't
let's
think
talk about
so.
the fact that so the thing is that we can't really afford travel like the older guys. But I think back in their days, I don't think they were traveling as much as we are.
I feel
Because-
like they
But
they
things are really
did.
changing.
For example,
Yeah.
now I know a lot of people, maybe from my side, where they say just to travel abroad, maybe because it was for school and not for vacay. They have to
Okay,
sell
yeah, I
like
think
a
for
land,
school is what I'm even thinking.
sell a
Yeah.
house for them to travel. And I'm like, is it that deep during that time
Yeah.
to travel? They had to sell a house.
What time am I talking about? I think you're talking about the 60s, my
Yeah.
love.
No, Millennials is
Millennials
is fine now. Millennials is
Yeah,
old
but
people.
look, I see the way. No, but even someone that's 35.
Yeah,
They're gonna drag Jamaica.
Yeah,
The
but
millennials.
wait, but someone that's 35 is not like, do you get?
Yeah,
they're millennials,
people that
but they're not as
travel a lot.
old. He's talking about like our like great grandparents or something.
No,
Because they're
great
doing
grandparents.
this.
I'm talking about like
What age?
Parents,
specific?
Yeah,
so
what
let's just
age?
say-
Let's
Give
do
a
an
range.
age
Let's
range.
just say
Give
40
us age range.
40 to 60.
40 to 60. That's
Is that
Are they
millennials? That's like
millennials? I don't
what
go,
do they
I
call
don't
them?
go cap.
Is it
You don't
Z
jab on-
class
that's
or
I don't
Gen
jab
X?
on-
That's Gen
Okay,
X.
so my point is sharp clear. Like I just feel like we travel
Point
a
is
lot.
chocolate.
I just feel like we travel a lot in this generation. And
Yeah.
if you guys agree with that, I'm right.
I think
Yeah.
so, because even when I said traveling, like when I was in uni, my mom was always shocked. She's like, you're in school, next thing you're
Yeah.
traveling. She's like, always shocked, like, how is it so fast? And
Yeah.
like, I feel like then when they were in uni, it wasn't like us that will just pack our bag and we're like, gone. Do you get what I mean? So I do understand, and like,
I'd like to say something. I feel like like I said, we're different now, and
Yeah.
then there's this thing called escape. Our generation, we like to like escape reality.
Yeah.
We want to, because we're working. Like I said, we're working. We're different. We're doing things that our parents were not even doing at our
They
age.
didn't have the
They
opportunity.
didn't have that opportunity to have what we're having. So we like to escape. We like to experience new things. So that's why like we travel a lot.
we prioritize
That's
our
what I was
mental
saying.
health.
Yeah,
I think that's
mental
one
health, exactly.
thing, like, yeah.
So you guys actually agree that we're individualistic.
Can you explain the meaning
Explain,
of
Okay, so it
Exactly.
simply means to
Own
have a stronger
personality.
sense of personality and
Yeah,
expression.
I
You
feel like
think-
that's very important,
And you
especially in
think
what
Gen
we
Zs have that?
do.
So now let me try to make this clear.
Okay.
The topic is now we've moved from explaining what Gen Z is to Gen Zs versus millennials, because the millennials do the
I'm
same.
not in this convo.
No, this is a subsection. No, wait, guys,
millennial
wait.
friends and I
This
don't want
is
them to
no.
come
Let me
from me.
explain
What
to
do you have
you.
against them?
Yeah.
I don't.
No. He
No,
has
it's
to
a theme.
streamline it. Like, give us
Streamline
a
it,
range
yeah, a
of
range.
the millennials you're referring
Yeah,
to.
exactly.
Okay,
we
so
need to
I'm
have
just
an
saying
age
millennials
range.
generally. I'm not going to give a range.
Yo, what? How old are you?
Millennials generally.
You could
How,
so
oh, I didn't say
so
you're a millennial.
I'm not a
I was
millennial.
like,
I'm a Gen
Can
Z.
you
Like what?
Google the age range for
where does
Yeah.
millennials
Yeah.
start? We
40 to 60,
established,
30
you
to
understand?
40,
We
yeah, that's-
established Gen Z starts 1997 till
Yeah.
2012.
Yeah.
So we need to have a range for millennial. We actually do, so that we will not just be throwing reference up and down. Make we not just they talk anyhow. No.
Someone should Google it, please. I'm tired. I've done my
Oh,
research
okay.
already.
You're tired?
Of researching. I researched.
Millennials.
I just put millennials as anything that's not Gen Z. But
What age
stressing
are
yourself,
millennials?
trying to do.
I
too
feel
much.
like
What are
this
you
should
doing
this should
after?
be actually be filming as
So
well.
I'm supposed to go to
Yeah.
for like
Yeah.
I think it should be rolling, so it shows that we're actually checking it.
Wow.
But if you
Yeah,
ask me,
it's
it's still rolling,
Eh,
right?
27 to.
food.
It says
millennial.
25 and 240 though.
It
but
says when
it's
to
still
when.
right.
It says between
27
25 to 40.
Yeah, that's what mine is
25
saying.
25 is millennial.
But that
No,
then contradicts.
27
Let's do
to
27.
40.
Yeah, because if not,
Two.
it contradicts
Yeah, contradicts.
the
Yeah.
age range that you
Yeah,
gave.
the age range. So let us say 27 to 42. So that's still old. That's still somebody's parents'
8
age.
to 23. Gen Z is 8 to 23.
I feel like 27 to 40 is not old at all.
27 to 40.
But then let's call them
travel a lot.
millennial. That's just, it's still a difference.
No, I feel
Yeah, but
like
then
what
if you
you're
say
saying.
that, then
No, I feel like what he's saying is in like us what we're doing now
And
in their
what-
time.
yeah.
it was more like school in my own
Yeah.
perspective, guys. I
Yeah.
don't
At least you
know.
guys understand
Yeah,
me.
but
Yeah, I
not
get
in
what
the
you're saying.
sense of they're not traveling right now. It's just more of like
in our time.
Yeah,
when
in our
we
time
were,
then,
like
yeah.
younger.
Also, they say Gen Zs are more politically and socially inclined. Do you agree? They say we
That's where
advocate
you
for
find
things
me.
that we
That's
believe
where-
in on social media. For example,
We belie-
NSAS.
We believe what?
We advocate for things we believe in on social
Yeah,
media.
NSAS
For example,
was not
NSAS.
Yeah, NSAS
Yeah.
is non-negotiable. Like,
But
you
it was
don't
a Gen
have
Z
to be,
thing because
Yeah,
it was in a.
I don't think
it was
so.
In the,
I
I don't
no,
think
no.
it was a Gen
I
Z
don't
thing.
think it was
Let me
a Gen Z
explain to you why I
thing.
say it's a Gen Z thing. It was a youth thing, and if the populace
Okay,
of
yeah.
youths
Yeah, it
are
was
Gen
youth,
Z,
yeah.
because mind you, I enter cars like for example an Uber, and the driver will say, "Shout out to you guys, though. If it's in our time, nobody will have come out
because
to
there was
do
no
this."
social media like that
Yeah.
though.
So that means what I'm saying is right. We do actually
Because we
advocate
own
for things we
social
believe
media.
in on social
We
media.
own social media.
I feel like I'm starting to understand Jermaine. Don't ever argue with Jermaine. He has to always be right.
He's a lawyer.
That makes sense. No, it's good. You like, I'm
But you
just
get where I'm
saying.
coming from.
Yeah.
We're going. It's a mind game thing. It's a question that reverses back to the answer, which is the question. The question is the answer.
Yeah.
Are we? Because we actually are. With an example, which is NSAS. NSAS was something that made me know that this generation were different. I mean, we're young, but at least we went to school, so we know the study of Nigeria and how it was
Yeah.
before. How will you come and speak up against an armed force?
Yeah.
That's something that I don't see in Nigeria at all. Maybe in foreign countries. So shout out to Gen Zs, especially in Nigeria, for being politically and socially inclined. You guys are making a difference, right? Oh, that's so cool. Also, fashion wise, it's also Gen Z, they craze for fashion. And I think that's
Actually
true.
good.
So now we're gonna go to the Orte. Ortes became as a Gen Z thing, right?
Yeah.
And now people used to say they dress crazy, different style. They'll put this one on their body where they should tear this cloth. And the question is, do we really have a style of our own that is different from the millennials, Gen Zs? Do we have like a fashion sense of our own, truly? Do you believe so?
I believe so.
So they say Gen Zs
believe so.
love, expressive clothes and want to stand out and have like, their own definition of style.
Yeah, I believe we're trendy.
Yeah.
We're trendy. We're fun.
Explain. That's where the conversation comes in. What do you guys actually think? Because now look at Quistef. If Quistef talk, Quistef, please turn and show them your bag. Quistef's clothes. You think that's a jacket? So now to you see that looks like a suit jacket, right? Quistef, please show them your back.
Come on.
Just do that casually. You can do
My
that. You're allowed to. You
microphone.
can shift it. You can shift it and show them.
Okay.
It's a show. Give them a show, please.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Can they see from there?
Yeah, you can
I
start. You
think
can just
so.
show them.
I
Yeah.
think so. I think
Can I see it? I want to see it.
It's here.
A round of applause for Quick Step. Exactly. So you see that that's a different
Yeah.
outlook. You see that from the front, or like, and think, that's just
I
a
didn't
normal suit
realize,
jacket.
yeah.
But that's not a suit jacket too. It's a back crop top. Is it this and that? Has its definition, and I think that's true. We do have a fashion of our own. I think now we're just trying to just differentiate and just define what truly means to be Gen Z.
I mean, why
so that people
blend
don't
in
just
when
keep
you can be
saying Gen
unique?
Z, because
Exactly.
everybody don't be
You
saying
can be
Gen Z, Gen Z.
different.
I've always heard about it, and I say, you know what? It's going to be a topic on the BTS reality show. So we can actually define it and actually like put a stamp to it and put our opinions to it, which have been researched and which are real because we're living the life, aren't we?
We
Yeah.
are.
All right. They speak about the mental health of the Gen Zs, and I think this is where they start to trust under the bus, right? So they say Gen Zs are usually depressed, have anxiety, and have suicidal thoughts. Have any of you ever experienced these things as Gen Zs?
I've had mental breakdowns.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say suicidal thoughts. I feel that's
Anxiety
very
and
extreme.
depression?
Anxiety, I feel anxiety is relatable. It depends. Like, I mean, if you're doing something you've never done before, it's only right to feel anxious, or should I
Yeah.
say, anxious is mixed with excitement. It all depends on how your mind plays the game and how you interpret it to yourself. Obviously, when you're doing something you've never done before, it's exciting, it's thrilling. So it's up to you now to tell yourself, do I want to give into the, should I say, negative energy of the anxiety, or embrace this exciting new thing I'm about to do and just own it? Like, whatever I do is the right thing. It's what I'm meant to do. So should I say, just always have to trust yourself that you are always doing the right thing at the right
And in
time.
control.
Yeah.
Like, you are in sync with life.
Mm.
That's just how you're meant to, should I say, deal with anxiety. Suicidal thoughts, very extreme. I've never had that in my life because I'm not
It's
gonna
a chop
lie.
life.
Life is good though.
You see the chop life to have that.
Sister and brothers, please.
I
Suicidal thoughts
mean, life
is
too sweet.
Yeah.
far. It's very
Who
far.
don't like better things?
It's
What about
very
depressed?
far.
Have you ever been depressed?
I wouldn't say I have been I don't know. I know that I have suffered chronic mental breakdown.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
But no, I mean,
I
it
feel like
was
it's-
2020. It was the COVID era. A lot was going on. I mean,
You want to share? Go on, please.
It was just a very deep time. Like,
What was
you know
happening?
how people said COVID was like a good time for them. COVID was a bad time for me. It was a very terrible time for me. I had issues, like school was on pause. It was my final year. Nothing was going on. Everything was just stagnant. And I felt crippled, like I couldn't do shit for myself. And I feel it lingered until like I finished school, because I attended CU, and I've actually done a video on my experience in CU on my YouTube channel. And I would say like my last year, especially that last semester, was the most draining time of my life. I didn't know who I was. I was just floating. Imagine sleeping, let's say 12 or 1 a.m. and then you're up as early as 4 a.m.
Did you have any responsibilities then?
Yeah, so if you miss, there was one dirty program that
I mean,
they used to do.
responsibility in general. When you say it was hectic, it was mind-blowing.
I was in school. I had responsibility. I had a dirty program that it doesn't relate to my degree. It's just a covenant university. Will I call it religious practice, quote unquote?
I mean, did you ever have to pay your school fees yourself?
I did. I paid my final year school fees by myself. That was the era that my head was. It was doing via.
Stalling on his own.
Oh no, see, a lot happened final year, but I'm just grateful that I finished.
God.
I actually got a degree in accounting, and yeah,
Congrats.
thank you. So, I mean, that was the time where I was so lost. I had no clue of sense of self. I finished from uni. That was when I got my tattoos. I got all 4 tattoos. Here, my neck, and my back. I got all of them shaved because I was numb. I wasn't taking care of myself. I didn't stand up from bed. I didn't shower. I didn't eat. Bruh. I
I think we're even just going straight to it because we're about to start all this conversation when it comes to it-girl. But being a girl from Warri, coming to Covenant and having to come to Lagos, how are you able to navigate all of that, even still being in CU at the same time in this moment?
My story coming to Lagos is a very funny one. So it was I and my mom. So it was my second year in uni. I was to do internship. I was living in Warri at the time. Good and fine. I was already getting, should I say, creators reaching out to me, photographers, makeup artists, and all of that, saying, oh, they would love to shoot with me. I think I just opened Instagram 2018. Yeah, I just opened Instagram. So this was like my 100 level, 200 level. They will call me Thai Gele. You know how it started? Back then, it was Gele.
Always,
Proper makeup, Ashoke.
You did a lot of face card shoots, lots of facial portraits.
God.
That was how, I believe that's how every girl started.
Influencer started.
This one did. All of us, we partook of that nonsense. Anyways, but I mean, that was what we knew at that time, right?
Yeah.
So my 200 level, when it was time for internship, I told my mom I didn't want to do internship in Warri. So she's like, okay. And I don't have a very large family from my mom's side. It's just me and my mom. So it's not like we had someone in Lagos that, I could come and stay with. Oh, you have one uncle, you have one sister, you have one brother. It was just, okay, I know somebody, let me call my friend. She called her friend. Her friend was able to secure me a slot at Mitsubishi CFAO in VI. So I did accounting internship there for 2 months.
Yeah.
So we drove to Lagos from Warri. I was the Google map.
Wow.
Yeah. We started driving by, let's say, 7:30, 8 a.m. and then we got to VI by 2 p.m. It was raining heavily when we got to Lagos, but that's how I got to Lagos. We drove.
Wow.
We drove. And then the guy that was able to get me a slot for my internship in Mitsubishi, he was also able to secure accommodation for me in VGC.
Yeah.
So I was moving from VGC. I had no clue.
VI.
I had no clue that Lagos was a very...
So you were balancing it off from school to Lagos to...
Yes, but coming to Lagos and then living in VGC and going to VI and you're working 8 a.m. in the morning.
No.
Oh my God.
And was there convenience of Uber? How was it then?
I had a driver.
Okay,
There was
great.
somebody to drive me.
So now take us back to COVID. After school, how were you able to or during the COVID era, how were you able to do it? Did you have to go back to Warri?
No. I told myself that the moment I left Warri,
You're not
I'm
going
not
Coming
going
back. All the girls in Warri watching this, once you come to the city, the worst thing to do is to go back.
I love Warri, right? Shout out to Warri. Shout out to you if you're from Warri, yeah?
Warri Wado!
Get out. We're different. There are different cultures in Warri. There's Urobo, there's Isoko, there's Ijo,
I'm having so much fun.
there's Igbo, there's all sorts.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you for free, Warri is a beautiful place, but it's not a place if you want to grow. I love you. Shout out to Warri, but sis, bro, get your ass out of that place. You were born there, does not mean you have to die there. Stand up.
I'm getting emotional.
It's facts now.
Use
You
my
shouldn't.
fingers, baby.
You shouldn't get too comfortable with where you are. You should always reach for more.
Yeah.
The world gives they say
shouldn't
knock
be
and the door
scared
shall be open.
make
You get as much as
Ask and
you
you shall
imagine,
receive.
you get as much as you
mind
can handle.
can
handle.
foresee.
God bless you.
Yeah.
So people should not make you speak too many English.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I didn't have to go back to Warri.
Yeah,
I
you
told
have to
myself
just,
I wasn't going to go
straight
back
it
to
out.
Warri. So ever since I came to Warri 2018, after I did my internship for 2 months, my summer holiday was June till August. So I started my internship June, July, August, went back to school. And then I and my friend back then in school, we combined money together because where I was staying for my internship, I didn't want to go back there because there was just a whole lot of shit going on there. And I just said, you know what? I don't want to go back to VGC.
So the thing is, you guys, when you leave your home and come to a city, she might not want to disclose a lot of things which are personal, but just to know that it's not all roses. You need to
No,
tell
no,
them
no.
that as well.
Yeah.
If you're leaving your home and thinking you're coming to a city and maybe no accommodation will be left for you,
You go see
people will want to take
shege.
advantage of you.
You will still shake gay.
right? So I
you.
think she's not trying to go there, but I'm
Nah.
trying to also make it clear.
I don't feel we should go.
Yeah, we
there.
shouldn't, but it's good they know
Well,
that part,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be obvious, like leaving there, like because when you're coming to a place where you don't have family, you just have to.
I feel she can relate because she moved
Yeah,
from
she can.
Abuja.
No, she's
Yeah,
coming now. How do you know? Her question of Abuja is here. We're getting there, sweetie.
So I mean,
It's your
So
turn.
you spoke about the anxiety, depression, and the
Yeah.
So I genuinely feel like what's it called? Because I've experienced suicidal thoughts, and the truth
Thank
is,
you for being honest, because a lot of people watching here.
I didn't
have-
want to share. To be honest, it's not something
That's
I
good.
talk about. Only one person in my life knows about that. So
It's good.
yeah, you guys stop like yeah, but I
Shaking,
know
you
your
don't
hands
have
are
my
soft, so sure. Oh, your hands are soft too. So so like it mustn't even be something drastic that can make you feel like the world will be better without you. And there was this video I did last year, December, with my friends, and we're talking about this, and I was like, oh, maybe you don't love yourself enough. And I realized how wrong I was, because no matter how much you love yourself, if you feel like the world will be better without your presence, or your family will be better, you would have that thought in your head. And it might be the smallest kind of, it might not be small, but to you is a lot.
God,
but when you
have
talk to
tears
someone
in my
else,
eyes.
yeah, exactly. So but one thing I would say about anxiety is to always be in the present, because sometimes I feel anxious. Sometimes I don't like to believe in it, because I feel like when I believe I have it, it's gonna just keep coming up.
Manifesting.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like she said, it's more about like is a futural, like is it
How do you
futuristic
overcome
thing.
that?
Yeah, it's not something you overcome. It's just like when
You
you're
always
nervous.
have to reaffirm
yeah,
yourself.
exactly. It's an
You always
emotion.
have to reaffirm
train your
yourself.
mind.
Exactly.
Always
And
have
one
to
thing is to
reaffirm
be in the
yourself.
present. Even as you said, we're keeping your phones down. And there's some things, even when I tell you, like when I'm on the road, like I like looking out the window, it helps me to be in the present. Because if I'm on my phones and I'm just like, like before you know, I start to
Passively
feel
scrolling.
exactly.
Anxiety.
So you just have to like kind of slow down. And honestly, I just feel like anyone out there going through it, like you're not alone, and it's gonna get better.
It
Even though
gets
doesn't
better.
feel
It
like
will.
that.
It always gets better.
It will.
Once you hit rock bottom, just know that the
Yeah.
lower you go, the higher you will go up.
That's
It's
true.
like
That's true.
Yeah.
what's this thing where we were younger, where we used to jump?
Trampoline.
Yes.
You know, girl, this thing you just said in 2020, like that's when I moved to Lagos. I literally hit rock bottom. Like I don't even think.
Yeah, so that's the question. Why
Why
did you leave Abuja for Lagos? And coming to Lagos, like how has that helped you so far?
Oh, okay. Great question.
Yes.
So the rock bottom. No, I'm gonna go into it through that.
Have fun,
So
darling, have
literally,
fun.
Yeah, to make it sink.
that 2020 was like when I fully gave my life to Christ. And I remember that time, like
Hallelujah.
I was really like happy. And that was the first time I felt peace. I feel like I've spoken about this before. And funny thing, I was praying for a lot, because obviously things were good. My life was not bad, but it wasn't where I wanted it to be. And when I tell you I hit rock bottom, you don't know when you hit rock bottom that you're asking God, like, God, I pray every day. Like, what is happening? Do you know when like when you hold God like this, what things are going on, you're like, God, I hold you like this. Why are things so bad? Like that's how I felt. Like every form of help or whatever was nothing. And the way things got, till now I can't even explain it. Things got better for every single person around me, because we all like went down together. And I realized that sometimes God, that's why when you say trampoline, that I remember that day, that year I was making that as a reference. God will take you down so you can go up, because there's some things you're gonna learn when you were down that you need when you're up. Like if my life was just going up, I wouldn't be able to tell this story to anyone. Do you get? That was what made me move to Lagos. Because when we went down, I realized that like shit, every single year having a parent, having my mom around, and having school, all of that, it meant nothing. There was none of that could hold me. Like not in the sense that like they were not there, but there was a lot of downtime. No one could help me up. Do you get what I mean? So I was like, when it was just time, I went like Abuja, and I was like, I can actually do this by myself. Because guess what? School fees I've paid by myself as well. Like all of that, I was already doing that by myself, because I was thrown into the world like, you know,
As a
fetch
very
yourself.
early
Exactly.
age.
So moving to Lagos was easy. It wasn't easy, but it was easy mentally, because already
You
I
had
was
told yourself you
Yes.
want to
You're
get
going
out
to-
of that space.
exactly.
I'm
It's
gonna
like
make
I
you
was
work.
built for
And
everything.
you were
Everyone,
saying
you
to
know,
yourself,
yeah.
it's either this kills
dedication.
me or it makes me.
have
Was
that
that a thing?
dedication.
Yes, it's like already when you're paying your fees already, let me tell you, like there's no bill you cannot now do. No one should tell you that you cannot now afford rent. You paid your school fees.
Hello, they
Wow.
back
You get what? Mela is active. Yeah, so that's that's what I'm saying. Like, so what I'm basically trying to get to is when the bad things happen in your life, it's teaching you something.
Yeah.
It's only a mistake if you don't learn something from it. And when you learn that thing from it, it's going to make your life better. So don't look at every bad thing like, oh my God, I'm about to like, it's ruining me. What can I learn from this? That's all I'm trying to say. Whew, my God.
Oh.
So
Thank you, girl.
Was it like a weight lifted up your chest, right?
Yeah.
Because a young girl's watching and she's gonna thank you.
Oh, a
one
young
day.
boy.
Or a young boy,
Yeah.
because boys go through it as well. Yeah, you know, because it was so deep. Because I remember back in COVID, that's when I got closer to Quick Steph, and it was crazy. At a point, Quick Steph called me, Jermaine, I'm leaving where I'm staying. I can't stay here anymore. Like, you know, they don't want me here anymore. And it was the deepest thing ever. And seeing her go through that in COVID and seeing her now, definitely she's like a testament of like, you only hit rock bottom to actually touch the sky.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of every one of you, you know.
Yeah.
And that brings us to Prissy.
I want to say something.
Growing up with like a
anxiety,
mom.
and depression and all
Yeah.
that. So I feel like it's normal to have anxiety. It's normal to like when you're at a particular milestone in your life, you face a lot of, you know,
self-doubt.
questions, you know, you're faced to do things, you work, you still put in work and stuff like that. So it's normal. So my advice is when you feel some certain way, don't let it get to your head. Don't make you feel like, okay, I have to stop. That is a test. I feel like if you're closer to God, I feel like that's when the devil tries. You know, there's this saying that like most Christians, people that go to church, that's when they have the more problem. It's a lie. Devil is trying to test you. The more you keep fighting it, the more one day, you might not be now. I feel like everybody's life is different, you know. You might not have that glory now, but don't rush it. You will get there. Don't be distracted. Don't believe in everything you see. It's not everything that glitters is gold. That's what I was gonna say. Like most people are working, they're trying. We're definitely not gonna come out and show you all
The working.
bad. Yeah, because
like
me
everything.
now, if you're my Snap, if you're my Instagram, I don't like posting negative things. I don't like. I preach positivity, even when I'm not good. I make sure
Always
I'm
put
good.
up
I put
positive
up good
energy.
Yeah, because you know that positive energy can make someone feel like, okay, I think I can also be good. I can make it work for myself.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So you just try to like not give up, keep fighting, believe in God, make it work for yourself. Don't be distracted. Don't change who you are just because you want to be someone else. Do you
Okay, so quick
understand?
question, you know, growing up with like, you know, your mom, most especially, did that ever make you depressed? Like, you know, growing up with just a single mom?
I'll say maybe I had daddy issues in the sense that like I just wanted that love. I felt like my mom filled in every position. So it's just like, you know, when you see online and you're like, oh, you want that daddy, you want that. But like to me, I feel like my mom literally did everything perfect. So like I wouldn't say I was depressed at any point because I feel like we came from a lineage of strong women. I am very strong. My mom is very strong. I've never seen my mom cry. Like, yeah, like, not like maybe I've never seen her cry. We've never had moments where we're crying. Never. We are very strong. My mother is very strong. And I learned from her. Do you understand? So even when I go through something, she can never see me down. We have that spirit of, we're not gonna, like that energy is not in this house. So
no
we surround.
retreat.
Do you understand?
No
So
surrender.
even when I can be on my bed crying, once she comes in, I'm dancing. And she
Prissy
knows.
back up.
She will know that you're sad.
Prissy is
Yeah,
active.
but
That's the
yeah.
thing about my mom. She knows when I'm down, she knows, but she won't say I come to say, you're not.
No room for weakness.
Oh, you're going to the club.
She
Oh yeah,
salutes.
have fun. You get the vibe without
Yeah.
speaking. Do you understand? And that's how I want to
Your
train my kids. Do you
Yeah.
understand? To be
Yeah.
strong. Sometimes being strong can be very overwhelming because you just want to be that girl. You just want to, you know, let go. You just want to be
Like-
weak. Because being strong is like you're holding so much emotions. You're trying to be like, you know, you're trying to be perfect. You're trying to, but if you have that energy, I feel like
It
it's
helps.
good. It helps. It's
I
good
love
to like,
that.
yeah.
I mean, being strong is great, but I would advocate that you should be in tune with your emotions.
Yeah.
Like you said, I'm happy that you said that if you can cry, so
Yeah.
it's not as if she doesn't allow you express yourself or anything.
No, it's
You're-
not like she's telling me what to do.
Of
I feel like
course.
it's just that energy. Like we just have that. Like I'm just a very very.
She's
strong
a
person.
source.
Yeah.
You're a source.
I
So
have,
when she
I
comes
have,
in,
I have people I'm vulnerable with. I have my friends. I'm vulnerable. I'm a very very.
Yeah, I have
good
some
person.
friends that
You
I can't be
always have
vulnerable
that
like that
person.
way.
Yeah.
They'll be
You
like,
always have
stand
that
up.
person
What are you
you're
doing?
vulnerable with. You could be
Yeah.
your boyfriend. You could be your friend. You could be
Exactly.
your cousin.
Exactly.
But me, it used to be my ex. Yeah, like I
Who was
used to
the
be.
ex?
Jermaine,
I'm allowed to ask all the questions. I remember there was one time we were dating, was it no? What was the guy? Is it Lil Cash? Was it Lil Cash?
That I said what?
Yeah, like when you not dating Lil Cash, how's
As
that
I
going?
was
How did that go?
saying.
But you said your ex, so that's what I'm saying. Is it not Lil Cash? Priscy the packer, Priscy is
You don't have that
active.
vulnerable moment with one person. Yeah.
I feel like that's so important. I feel like what Steph was gonna say about being strong. You know, I told myself this year, some months ago, I was like, I don't want to be strong anymore. I'm leaving that strength to whoever can hold it. I want to be feminine. I want to be soft. I want to be emotional. Yeah, because
You're
when
leaving that straight to whoever can hold it.
I don't want to be strong.
Yeah.
I'd rather be resilient. But it's not that they got strength. Please, I don't want to be, because one thing about it is when you find your masculine energy as a feminine energy, you can't always I'm not disputing anyone. This is my perspective. Please, like, if it works for you, but when you're in like your feminine energy, you just want to be soft. So your guy is being strong, whatever. When he comes to you, he wants to feel that soft emotions, feminine. So I'd rather be in that my soft emotion, feminine, that I can give, not be strong. I don't want to be strong. I want to be soft. Thank you. That's just my point.
Soft and resilient.
So, thank you.
Soft and resilient. We don't give up, but
why is Jeremy looking at me like that? What do you want to say?
When I say strong, I mean like I don't give up. I do not believe in like this is gonna end. I always see like bright. I see light.
Well, that is or not, Priscy is a tough babe. Let's stop acting like we don't know. Priscy the packer.
It's not even. No,
She's quite tough. I've seen Priscy around the boys. And she's like one of the guys. Like,
I'm not
Priscy,
trying to go
I'm
to
telling
a boy.
you. No, let me tell you what I know as her friend. At least I've known you for like 5 years.
Yeah.
When I see Priscy around the guy, she's not like every normal girl that just there do like, you know.
her energy is very
She's not how far you doing.
Oh my God,
She's
when we
tough,
were at
right?
this party, her energy is very like
Yeah,
she's
it's
very
You can't just push her around.
Yeah. I'm. No,
Do you
don't
think
get me
life
wrong,
made
I'm
you
very
that way, or
sweet,
that's
though.
just
I'm-
you?
No, you are. Yeah, definitely.
When my friends that even like people have been with it, I'm a very sweet person, I'm a very calm person, but I just like to be in control. I like to be in charge.
The
because,
dominance.
Yeah, I know my worth. I know like this is. Do you understand? And it's not even been about being proud. I mean, like it's not even about fame or anything. It's about what I bring to the table. If you're my friend, your life is gonna change.
Of course.
Do you understand? If you're my
Amen,
family,
no.
your life. No, I just
And that's a
I like
good-
to,
yeah.
I like to make sure. So I like to make sure like
Everyone
everybody's
around you
good.
is
Yeah, like everybody is perfect. I don't like to just be the one winning. I like
Exactly.
to see
Oh my God, I love
I like
that.
to,
Yeah.
bring
It's
like
draining when you're the only one winning.
Imagine
You
High
can't
five
even
each
grow.
other, high five
You
each
can't
other, high
even
five each
grow
other, high five
when-
each other,
when
high
you're the only one.
five.
Yeah, it won't make sense. Imagine you have
Sorry.
imagine you have all the brands, it's
Yeah.
just you. It's not gonna make sense.
Exactly.
you know?
That's so true. That's so true.
Yeah.
I love
Okay,
that.
makes sense. I think like now we've touched it, so don't need to even go back and ask anything. I don't hear So shout out to you guys for being vulnerable.
Thank
For not coming here to lie to my guests, because a lot of people will lie on this podcast and just say anything for
Crazy.
clickbait. But we're trying to be real with you guys. I hope you guys are feeling us. You know, as you're watching this, please subscribe and remember this is BTS Reality Show.
Turn on your post notification as well.
Yeah. All right. So now we go to what it is. What it is to be an
We've not gotten-
A-girl.
You guys haven't noticed that we actually haven't gotten to the topic. We've not gotten to eat girl.
Yeah, you haven't gotten to the
You've not
topic.
noticed we've not gotten to eat girl.
No, but I'm not enjoying
You're
it.
the person at the bottom.
Better podcast. Okay, so
Oh my god.
no, if you watch our finish, you can eat a popcorn.
You know those people on the road that are selling something in the bottle with the mic? That's how it sounds.
Buy your podcast. Buy your. You guys are killing me. Okay, so yeah, what does it mean to be an it-girl? Because the topic is Gen Z it-girl. So now we've explained,
just get
we've explained Gen
We're
Z.
just getting
Time
it, my
to
love.
explain it-girl. So what it means to be an it-girl is an it-girl is an attractive young woman with a high sex appeal and a very magnetic personality. She's an extremely popular person, and you know she's attractive. She's either a celebrity or a socialite. So I think that explains what an it-girl is. Do you guys want to really
girl?
come
You're
on?
my biggest it girl. Loving you could be a crime. Crazy how we meet, girl. Hey, this is it, girl. Give it
Really
25
rock.
alive. I just wanna rock all night long and put you in the middle of a spotlight.
You know the
Hey,
song?
hey,
I don't even know
You're
this
my
song.
I don't know the
biggest
song,
girl.
though.
Let me play.
Gen Z. That's
Gen
what called Gen Z.
I don't
Jason
even know this song.
Derulo. Sorry.
You say Gen Derulo?
Sorry, no vex.
You don't know Ikoma. She's the
I know
Gen
Jason
Z.
Derulo, but I don't know the song.
Jason
So you were bringing in the cups.
That was
Someone
like
would have thought
2016,
you knew.
But you guys
2017.
tell me, like, do you guys agree
Yeah,
with
that's
the
very
definition of an
accurate.
it-girl?
That's
Yeah.
very
I think,
accurate.
yeah.
There's nothing to debate there.
Yeah.
We're all in agreement.
I feel like even.
No.
Wow, you guys are gonna. Can I say something?
Yeah, say
So
something.
the point where you said extremely popular, I just want to make you know that even in uni, you know those kind of girls,
Yeah,
yeah,
even in
like
secondary
100
school,
level,
you
yeah,
have
secondary
these
school. Like
girls.
there's always that girl that's just like you don't have to do anything. People just like you. So just trying to say the
My
popular
case was
doesn't
like
have to be
that too.
social media.
My case, they vex for me. Say, you know when we're in
Because in the
secondary
park camp, you're a yellow
friends.
pop. You're still all the men, all the
We
boys,
Hall of Fame.
all the senior
If
boys
they
will
don't
stop
see,
you.
they mistakenly say Stephanie Quick is friends. They say, stop! She just white.
Yes, envy. What I
Yeah,
realize
envy.
is that lots
Yeah,
of
that's
Nigerian
right,
women
that's
have
right.
envy for each other. And it's not necessary.
Are you
I have to
serious?
say that a lot of
Nigerian
Nigerian
women or
women.
just women?
I feel
I don't want to
women.
generalize
Yeah, I
because
think
I'm
I
not.
think
women.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Yeah.
want to generalize me. I want to say it's Nigerian women because I've gone abroad. I've gone and I've seen. They are sisters to sisters.
Not really.
Over here-
For real, they'll tell you,
Okay,
I like
okay,
it.
okay,
True.
okay,
They're very direct.
okay,
They're very
okay.
I get what
I'm
you mean.
breaking the table now. I have a lot of female friends that don't like quick stuff.
Wow.
Why?
I
Wow.
broke it. I hope the ceiling breaks.
My friend has
They
actually
had
told me that
to-
people actually. So my friend was telling me, my
A lot
male
of
friend was
girls,
telling
not
me that
boys, because
she
all
was
my
in
male
a
friends
session.
like
She has
her.
a very
All
strong
my male
energy,
friends
so
want
yeah.
to meet her.
Of
If you even leave
course.
my male friends, they want to.
See, I've been in a setting.
They want to.
I've been in a setting where, sorry, I haven't
Did
been
it
in a
whistle
setting.
work?
My male friend has been in a setting where girls were so
They want to-
pressed telling him that I use bleaching products or I use bleaching cream. And he's like, are you guys dumb? Can't you see?
Like the skin
Are
is
you
matching.
blind?
They want
That's
to.
crazy.
Baby, look at the edges.
Intimidation.
Who can whistle? Can you whistle?
Jimmy,
No,
the
we
whiskey is
can't
not
whistle.
working. Let it go. You don't need to be delayed. He has been whistling
You
since.
have to make sure they don't cut that.
So my point now is they had a lot of them had to now meet Quick Step to know her. And now they know her, oh, we like her, we love her.
I genuinely feel like
I just
So by just seeing her, they
her.
don't just like her. Some of them, not all of them. And so my point just goes to say that, I think it's Nigerian women to me need to fix that. Like love each other more. Just
I
stop
don't.
judging each
Yeah.
other.
I just.
I get
I'm
that,
sorry.
I
I
get that.
don't
You think it's a
agree.
woman thing?
No,
I
no.
agree.
In
General.
fact, I don't even agree with all of it.
You said it.
Yeah, I
hope you're
don't
comfortable
agree
to
because
it.
I've seen women being very loving. I've
Not
seen
all
Nigerian
women,
women being.
some women.
It's normal. It's normal. Envy is normal. Do you get what I mean? Yeah.
Is coming from.
Yeah, but I feel like just say it's. I know you don't Nigerian women us. We are perfect. Thank you. But I understand what you're saying.
I
But don't come
understand
for
where
Nigerian
Jeremy is
women.
coming from. When
Yes,
you're really
ma'am.
like in the industry, you get it. Like is you meet people, you meet a lot of.
That's the
people
fact
and
you know they
stuff.
come.
Yeah,
Theodore,
you will
you're not coming
understand.
out.
That what?
Yeah, the exclusive influencer, yeah, exclusive.
No, I'm just
Is that
saying.
you're in
No,
London?
no.
Or
Here's
you're in
what I'm saying.
Zamzam?
I think I have the
So
problem with the
Italian.
Nigerian women because when I
But
hear
it's-
stuff of
what are they,
Nigerian
Italian?
women, I'm just no. I just hate when people talk about Nigerian women.
I
Like,
said
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
like
went
just-
there. Because a lot of them.
She's one of
Let
the
me
good
be in a
people that
studio.
she
You're a
has
good
in life.
person. No, let's be honest.
They're Italian, bro.
Brazilian,
Let's say it for what
Congolese.
They love. We don't like each other.
Yeah, they don't. Let's
Don't
stop
like
hiding
it.
it. And let me not tell you the funny part. Even this Christopher way they see here, all her friends are males. You can only see Christopher with like 4 female friends. Why is that
Are you
so?
serious?
All of them are not probably
Wow.
nice to her. Let's
All
stop.
my female
talking.
friends I've had is either I had a best friend growing up. Like I knew her for like 10 years of my life, and for somewhat reason,
like you know the gist.
for somewhat reason, we just fell off because I was confiding in her in truth and spirit. I was telling her a lot of deep things about myself that I couldn't tell anybody else because I feel like that's what a best friend is for, right?
Yeah.
And when she has also been through deep shit herself, I was there for her. Mind you, this girl is older than me. She's 2 years older than me. And I was always having to be the mommy. I was always having to mommy her. I was always having to parent her, like take care of her shit, clean her vomit, pack her shit. I did all of that.
Censored.
I did all of that. No. I did all of that.
But
This
why
girl,
not special? Okay, yeah, go
so
on.
I did all of that, but I would say that we fell off because she had such a, she started getting intimidated, like in the sense that when I didn't have a phone, when I was 16, 17, 18, living with them, I didn't have a phone. The first phone I got for myself was from the money my ex-boyfriend gave me. He gave me 150,000 naira then. Said I should buy,
Remember the amount?
yeah, so said I should buy an iPhone. Was it iPhone 7 then or iPhone 18? The full iPhone 18 was
You
that
say
full.
18.
So,
I was
iPhone
like,
8.
what's in it? Is it come out now?
iPhone 6 or iPhone 7, something like that. The money then was 150. When he sent me that money, I looked at my life. I said, Stephanie,
will this phone
you
help
can't
you?
carry this full 150 to buy iPhone 7.
Yeah,
If you buy iPhone 7, what are you going to use to recharge the phone? Now your teeth. You go buy a recharge card. It was a long summer, 3 months. So guess what I did? I went on Jumia. I bought like 120,000 naira phone. I kept 50K for myself. I divided the money. I just split the money, and then I bought my first set of makeup. Bought first set of I bought clothes for myself because I didn't have any of that. That 150 was what I used to survive that full summer.
Wow.
I promise you.
Long story short, the girls they'll fuck with you.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a
Hallelujah.
girl's girl though. I love being around girls. Like when I'm with, I don't even know, maybe I just don't even feel so comfortable with male friends. If you're not like my brother, like, you know, those male friends that you know that they won't, you're not their type, they're not your type. Like, let's get it over with. Those are kind of
It's
male
hard
friends
to
I'm
get
cool
male
with.
friends.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but females, like, you go out with them, you go.
That's
where you're gonna
But
find
don't you think as a
No,
female?
lots.
Okay, but
Yeah,
you're
you
female.
know
should
what
know
about
better.
me?
They're not showing you
Yeah, that's what people always tell me.
They're not
But
showing
you know,
Prissy Pepper. You should tell us your own story.
but you know, here's what I do. I have friends for different
And you
things.
know Prissy is very popular, so
Yeah.
they go want give her a win. I saw something. They go want put a win for her food.
No, see what I'm saying,
You know
yeah.
what I saw on the blogs?
With female,
Is it Osinwi? I went to go and Google it today. Like I saw something on the blogs or something,
Yeah.
and I went to go. I was like, because I see a lot of stuff, and I'm like, what are people always talking about? I went to go and Google it. Osinwi means I think it means madness or like jazz. They don't put it in your food because when you're popular and there's a lot of envy. So have you been able to deal with that? You know, because you got into limelight as in before a lot of us.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm a very, very friendly person. Like I'm free spirited.
Pump eats girl on top.
Yeah, like I just want everybody to be happy. I like to share happy because remember on Quickstep's birthday, like she didn't want to go to the club. And I was sleeping that night, she called me. I was ready to stand up just to share. I like sharing happy moments with people. So like most people
I'm just thinking about it.
So like most people they just take advantage of
Oreo,
it. When they see like you're free and then you know, I just allow you to like boundaries. I didn't have boundaries. And now
They were stepping
I'm
on it a lot.
Yeah.
They messed it up.
You're lying.
Now I have my
You're
boundaries.
joking.
This is
I'm
it's so
moving smart.
important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good to know. It's good to be friendly, be a people pleaser, be nice to people. But
Oh, people pleaser,
People
no.
pleaser.
no.
Like,
Like I
people's
said,
person.
Be a good person.
Like
Yeah.
when I mean people's pleaser, I don't mean
Because they
like,
will use you
In a
finish.
bad way.
in a
Okay,
bad
yeah.
way.
No,
I mean
yeah.
like when you can help, you should
Yeah,
help.
yeah.
When you feel like you want to be nice, you can be nice and stuff.
I felt.
You can put yourself in an uncomfortable situation
For other
sometimes. Like
Yeah.
not like you have to do it. Like it should be a must. That's
It's a
what I'm saying.
sacrifice.
And I
for
feel
your
like you should
loved
have friends
ones.
for
Loved
various
ones,
reasons.
true.
And this now even brings us
That's
to the
just
next thing
like-
about being it girls. So now I think people mistake mean girls for it girls. So they say, you know, it girls are usually like, you know, vibrant and, you know, they have like sweet souls and personalities that are very radiant. But I think Nigerians, I'm sorry for using Nigeria because I don't know how other people think. So I'm not trying to talk for like the world, right? I'm not talking for where I am. I think they mistake a mean not even bossy, a mean, arrogant, egocentric looking lady
As a
rude
girl.
as an it girl. That's not an it girl. She's just maybe insecure. You guys
Yeah,
agree?
very
Because you said
insecure.
something like that on your TikTok.
On my
Talk to us
TikTok.
about that.
Yeah.
So it's actually it's a very contradicting thing I did there because
Leave the
apparently-
sound. Leave this sound.
Yeah. So I actually put
Go
up a
straight to-
caption
yeah.
saying when I see a pretty girl being unnecessarily rude and should I say just full of herself in the name of she thinks it's classy. Like somebody will greet you, just say like I will say hi, good afternoon. You just look at me. Afternoon. I just say hi.
Or the ones that will shake you and they'll do like this.
just-
Oh my god, if you do that to me,
Oh,
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Like
It's
no.
so
I can't even surround myself around such
Yeah,
people.
exactly.
No, but that's
I'm
the
like, why you
mentality
taking
Nigerian
life
girls
too
have.
serious?
Once
Like-
you know,
I don't think that
No, I mean, I believe
You're
in,
not-
I believe in like let's have fun, like let's chill.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
We know this kind
Be
of
down
girls.
to
We
earth.
know what to do behind the corner. We know.
No, they come
come
here. No, they come wine us.
Christina, show them your teeth. Show them your teeth. Show them your teeth.
Let's be yourself. I beg. Carry wala.
Yeah, because like I
Yeah.
think people need to get that, especially the young
Yeah.
girls watching it. Because I see a lot of you. I love you. Jermaine loves you. Don't be a mean girl. Be a sweet
It's
girl.
not- it's
Lift
not-
other
it's not-
girls up. See them
it's not
call your name.
it's-
Go and give them a hug.
Exactly.
Shake them. Don't be too friendly because people take advantage of
Right.
people because you
That's
said
what
something
I'm
about don't be a
saying.
people
People
pleaser.
pleaser, yeah.
But try to strike a balance where you're not
Balance.
just don't be weary. You're not
Yeah.
just a mean ass, grumpy ass, rude ass
Yeah.
person and you think that's cool, that's not cool, that's old school. If you see, if you're a mean girl, you're in your
I feel-
20s and you're still a mean, you're still doing secondary school, SS3
Yeah.
senior. You need to rethink
But don't
your
you think
life.
Nigerian girls are very sweet girls? I don't think
I
we're
feel
mean
like,
girls.
yeah.
though.
No,
I
I'm
feel
saying
like
like
that.
in general, like the
I get the
ideology
idea,
might
but
be.
me, I'm just saying like.
Especially the kind that
Yeah,
show
I-
that
like,
off
to
is
be
a- is
honest,
a it girl.
yeah, I feel like.
being mean.
Let me
I
think
mean,
I
about
wouldn't
it.
say mean per se.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say mean. I'll just, I mean, at the end of the day, all of us, we should
And
be
as we
obsessed with ourselves.
Yeah.
But where I just have a problem is where you are being, should I say, pardon my choice of words, should I say bitchy for no good
I
reason?
guess you know.
That's
yeah,
where I have
get
a
it.
problem. That's where it's like, sis,
I guess it.
Like,
Calm
pipe
down.
down,
yeah,
yeah,
calm down. It's
Yeah,
not,
so so let's just keep it moving because like
Yeah.
this is such a sensitive topic and
Is
I
it?
like that we're touching on it. It's sensitive because like people just use these words, it girls, Gen Z girls, and they don't really know what it is. They just want to. I think it's good that we're actually like talking on it,
Mm,
and you guys are sharing your experiences. So that's what makes it sensitive because
Yeah.
it's not true. Are you lying?
You know that was rhetorical. You were not meant to answer it. So yeah, but
Oh, I know because
it was like a joke. Like
somebody
okay,
get it out of the studio.
Like-
Get it out.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so so being a Gen Z girl, does that mean like, so being a Gen Z girl simply means a Gen Z girl simply means you're young and you're getting it. You're famous and you have like the perks of being an it girl. So when you say Gen Z it girl, I mean someone that's young, but is famous, has a radiant energy, has a high sex appeal, and is the girl. Like when you see her, you can just spot her from a crowd, right? Are we like established what it means to be a Gen Z it girl?
with what you
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
Yes.
And I want to put something on because
Please
you said
add.
something about getting it, like getting it. So people see that getting it as like being very like there's something Steph said about like looking at other people and being like, oh, they have this, they have that, kind of like
Yeah.
comparing yourself. And I feel like for you to, especially in our industry, you have to be so grateful with what you have. Like I've
you
seen
have to use
creators.
what you have to get what
Exactly.
you want.
Like I know in a bad way. I'm not saying because that phrase has been used in different kind of ways.
Yeah.
But like I've seen like creators that stay with a bedroom and they're just in there, like the room itself is blue or red. Like you get it's not white, it's not aesthetical or whatever. But they made like something out of that. And now they're like in better places. So whatever you're doing in school, whatever, make use of what you have, make use of the clothes you have, just make sure you look clean. I feel like clean is like the one thing.
God bless
And
you.
then
Yes,
everything.
next-
Exactly.
I would say when we're younger, so that people can relate more, we didn't all have iPhones when we
Yeah,
started.
girl,
this social
do you know how long I used BlackBerry for? You would pray for me.
Blackberry,
I was stuck on it.
So
Blood of Jesus.
anytime I do questionnaires on my Instagram, I always get people asking like, I want an iPhone.
Buy me
what
an
do you use to
iPhone.
film? I want to start my content creation journey. My phone is not
Yeah.
clear. It's not wanting. Brother, sister, use that phone.
Yeah.
If the front camera no clear, I promise the back camera is clear.
Exactly.
Carry tripod, mount it, put phone. Do it in daylight so that at least
It's true,
natural
the lights
God's
will
natural
come
light
in.
will help
Start
your
somewhere.
ministry.
Yeah.
Do you get like plan yourself?
Yeah.
Come on,
And
plan
I want
yourself.
to add something. I feel like you should be that girl before you be an e-girl. Like you should be that girl.
Yeah.
Own
You
yourself.
understand?
Like,
Be
You
that girl
should-
for yourself.
For yourself.
Yeah.
When
Because
you're
it's
that-
girl generalized. It's a public thing.
It's a public thing. So when
Yeah.
you're that girl, that's very important. That's when you do nothing. You don't have to see something and feel like, oh, I want to pressure yourself into it.
The girls are gonna love this, and I know my
Yeah.
girls, they're gonna be like,
Mm.
because they really need this. They really need it too. Nobody's advising them. They're just there pressured. And that takes us to our next question. So do you think being a Gen Z girl, a Gen Z it girl, does that simply mean you don't go through the things the normal Gen Z girls go through? Does that mean?
Specify.
So now I'm going there, sweetie. Give me some time. So now when they say you're a Gen Z it girl, does that simply mean the Gen Z girls, now, you guys are separate, you're different, you guys don't go through the same thing? If yes or no, regardless of your answer, what are the perks you get and what are the disadvantages of being a Gen Z it girl that these Gen Z girls need to know as well? Because being a Gen Z girl, that means they're not it girls, so they're just random girls that are Gen Z. So when I say random girls, they're just girls that fall into the Gen Z category. That's an average girl. Let me not use random, sorry, sweetheart. An average girl that's a Gen Z. That's someone that was born from 1997
Yeah.
to 2015, right?
Yeah.
You're a normal Gen Z
I
girl,
do. I
average
feel
Gen Z
like-
girl. But now being a Gen Z it girl, you have all the perks, you have all the this and that. So now The question now is, do you guys go through what they go through? Do you think so? And regardless of your
You have to
answer.
specify
what they go through.
I don't know what
I'm
they- so
thinking
you- that's-
menstruation.
I'm not saying the same
How
thing
do
because
you-
if you're a Gen
What
Z
exactly
girl,
are
you
you
know what
talking
Gen Z
about?
people go through. So that means you're trying to already answer me.
I
that You
think
guys don't go
when
through
we
the same
dissected
thing.
that aspect, when
Yeah.
we said, what?
Okay, now the question is, sweetheart, is what are the perks and this is the exam question. You're dealing with a lawyer. I'm giving you theory. With,
Okay, so
yeah. So what are the advantages and disadvantages?
okay, so I feel the disadvantage is that like
You don't want to start with
people-
advantage.
Okay, so there's
Yes,
a lot of
that's
advantages
disadvantage.
as you can see. You get to network, you get to be in like places whereby like you have opportunities.
Yeah.
People see you as special.
Yeah.
You can walk into a place, you get free things for being pretty, that pretty privilege. There are a lot of advantages that are very obvious. Then the disadvantage, yeah, it's very obvious. And then the disadvantage I would say is that like people beliefs. You know, people have perceptions about you. Anybody can say anything about you. Oh, this girl dated this
People
person, and people believe.
Yeah.
Because
They tremble
you
at
are
your
an
feelings.
attraction, you are the main center of everybody.
Yeah.
Like you're in everybody's topic, like mouth and everything. So when they say something about you, it's
very easy to fly.
easy to believe. It's very easy to spread. So when you even create something, oh, Quick Steph said this thing, it will go.
That's
So they
gone.
basically
Because-
don't care about your feelings
Thank
as an
you.
e-girl.
Yeah.
They don't think you're a human being.
Yeah,
And they believe
feel
a lot.
like you're like your doll.
Yeah.
Mm.
I do be like, before when I would start dating someone initially,
Yeah.
I used to be like worried, okay, or like what would people say and everything.
Yeah.
Especially when I was in Abuja because people spoke a
Yeah.
lot. But like now I really don't care. And I feel like now people are more mature to be like, oh, did they really say it? Which is so
Yeah.
true because you might be in a group of a celebrity's name come up and they're like, oh, do you know this happened? It might not even be true, but like people already believe it because it's just like,
because
you know.
it's you.
Exactly.
It's a
And it's
popular
actually
person.
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm.
It is.
So any more advantages?
Well, I
Because now
wanna
people
say-
believe that you are funded by men. That's like the first. When they say it girl, it simply means, I don't want to use the word. Am I allowed to? They'll say they even an average person will say an it girl as a prostitute, especially in this Nigeria.
Yeah.
They will
Do you
say,
know what prostitute
I'm
is?
telling
You're
you.
contradicting yourself.
Yourself,
Because the
like,
definition of
I'm
what
not
you
contradicting
It's
myself.
not,
I'm
like-
saying people's perspective of an it
Perspective,
girl.
okay.
I won't say that.
Perspective, not
I'm
people-
very,
Yeah.
I'm very like enlightened to understand
Yeah.
that that's not true.
Yeah.
And you
Okay.
guys work hard.
Yeah.
But people, don't you see it?
We do.
You see it in the why
I
we act
feel-
like we don't see it?
I
They'll
do.
come and say, this girl, this man don't buy him this one.
Yeah.
Every single thing.
no,
as
that's
a man.
That's the problem
problem.
if a man is buying
I was
you all
about
these
to even
things.
say that.
So
And
that's
then-
why it's
wait,
a
can
debate.
I wanna
That's
say
one thing about you
something.
Nigerians. You guys will be there doing like this. Talk now. We're
No,
here to talk.
can I
Please give
want
me
to
the
say,
talk.
okay,
Quick question.
Yes, go on.
because your name is Quick Steph. Keep
Yeah.
going.
Keep going, keep going.
Bro,
Right
if you
on,
have male
mommy.
friends that are rich and they love you and they buy you gifts, you should not take.
Yeah.
No, don't take. Oh, fuck you. I say, okay, I don't want.
Nadia, yeah?
Here's
It will
what
not
I
help
want to
my
say.
life. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Don't buy this
Continue.
pussy.
No, but
Better
you
talk.
said
No, my own. No. Let me correct what you're about to say. No, I'm like one person that they've have had a lot of stories
Of
about.
course,
Do you understand?
yeah.
But you made a statement. You said people's perception of like people's definition. No, you
perspectives.
said no. You said people's definition. And
If I let me even say definition, because
no, it's
Nigerians
not
are not
the
that
def-
enlightened.
it's not
Some
the
people are not that
definition.
enlightened.
Wait, let me say, it's not the definition of ego. It's the perspective.
Perspective of a
Yeah,
girl.
that's not the definition.
So you have to tell them because you're not telling me.
That's not the definition of
Yes.
ego. That's the
Yeah.
perspective. Perspective, rather.
Perspective.
Yeah,
Of what
You're
they
getting
have,
it.
yeah.
Because like it
what
or
they
not.
have.
Can I
Yeah.
want to say something.
Please
First
go
off,
ahead.
prostitution like is you're on the road, you're standing, people will sleep with you for money. It's an exchange.
Specify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Quick Steph spoke about is more of like people actually giving you. You're not opening your
Admiring.
legs. You're not
Yeah.
even kissing anybody. And I want
Bro,
to
I
also
go
make a
outside.
difference between
Yeah.
some. There's a difference between sleeping with people for money and dating rich
someone
people.
that is able to
Oh
provide
no, but
for
yeah,
your needs.
like there's no. And first up, I'm gonna even say everyone sat here is rich. We earn our own money.
Well,
Like
yeah,
let's
so
start
why
there.
should
Like
I
there are
settle?
deals that come in millions. Like we're not trying to say, oh yeah, we don't have anything and every
Yeah.
small thing. Do you get? So if we can't we can't now go back to someone that's not on
Yeah.
our financial level or above. So
And-
we have to start there.
And I
Do you get?
we would not generalize it. There
Well
are
done.
girls that like date people that it's your choice.
It's
You
your
understand?
choice.
It's your choice. But I feel like the reason why people have that perspective is because I'm rich. I make my money. I work hard.
And I won't
so
date a
I need
poor boy.
someone definitely in that bracket.
You need to see your face.
In that bracket
the
that
truth.
will
They will
support
drag
me.
you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because I
saying
feel like if I'm dating someone below me, I feel like you have that pressure.
You are
like,
pulling me
Yeah.
back.
you would,
Yeah.
you would
Yeah.
not.
And I wouldn't be so
stand it.
attracted. Like you're a man. Like I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Also, with
been
even
there,
your
done that.
stories,
Yeah.
See,
with what you guys have had to go
like, why
through.
do we have to go
You don't
through
suffer.
what we've already gone through? It doesn't make sense. Imagine going through all that stuff growing up, and then you're in a place whereby your money, your
You get
job
to choose.
is
Why
giving
wouldn't
you
you choose
income, and then
better?
exactly.
Yeah.
Why?
And that doesn't mean like some people actually like when like what Priscy says, it's not about like someone that can. It's not really about being a billionaire or whatever.
Yeah.
Like literally, it's just that.
Okay,
and them giving
imagine
you what they
I
can.
have a car, you don't have a car.
Mm. Another
Awkward.
angle.
silence.
Yes.
Yeah.
So am I going to be picking you up?
Yeah, why not?
Jermaine doesn't want to be
I'm coming
dragged.
pick you up.
No, but then I said the funny thing yesterday. I think it was a joke. People was being sarcastic. What she was saying, like, she needs a man. Like, what she needs in a man, a red flag in a man. She needs from a man not to have a car.
But
She
that's
can be
because
picking
she
him up.
has one.
She has
I feel like we
one.
should
But
stop.
she
We should
can't
stop
have
judging
No,
people.
funny how she might not even have
Yeah.
one. This girl that made the statement, she might
They're
not even
just
have a
catching
car.
cruise.
She will just say
But
she
she has a
doesn't want to be
standard.
with a man that doesn't have a car.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Everybody
has their standards.
choose the life you want.
want,
Dear
exactly.
see, you are a babe. We've called it girl, quote unquote. We've called it Gen Z it girl.
Come
So
on.
to be a Gen Z it girl, there'll always be all battalions of men tripping, battalions of men and women, quote unquote,
Ooh.
too.
Definitely
Men
added
and
some
women,
spice.
yeah,
Spice,
men
spice,
and women
spice.
coming towards you.
What's
It is
an
not-
inclusive
it is
queen?
not up to you to
Go,
decide
girl.
and choose what you want for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. A can come say, oh, I have this, I have that. Mr. B can come say, I have this, I have that. It's for you to choose. I'm not saying you should be an ijekuje. Don't be an ijekuje.
What does that mean?
Electrode, or you're just
Oh,
you're
okay,
chopping
yeah.
here,
You know the
chopping
funny
here,
part?
chopping here,
People don't
chopping here.
believe like Christoph is from here. Like when they see her, they'll be thinking, "Oh my god, this like
Hey.
she be street."
I won't say I'm street. I'll just say I'm an omokpokpae. If you're
Yeah.
Urobo,
Omokpokpae.
you should know what that means.
For
Omokpokpae. No,
Ogopepe.
it means an old woman in a young girl's skin.
Come on,
That's what it
speak.
means.
Hallelujah.
Tell them.
So please,
May they give you a chance.
beg.
Or you
Let's
go-
try to be that. Let's try to be. Should I say? Let's try to be truthful with ourselves,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Stop
So you believe
lying.
that narrative should be thrown away?
Yeah.
That it's girls are.
Stop saying prostitute. That is so.
Why are you
that's-
saying me?
No, even the
That's
fact
what
that.
people say. You need to say the truth so that your show doesn't look like you're
Sorry.
hiding it.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
would
triggered
say-
by
People,
some
I
words.
see it.
Yeah.
I see it, and I don't support that because I have a sister, I have
Yeah.
a mother.
Yeah. So what I'll say is that
But
not
people say it.
not everything you hear is true.
True.
Not everything you see or what circulations, not everything is true. What I'll say is, as a girl, if you're doing financially well for yourself and you want a man that is doing financially well for yourself to support you, it's not a bad thing.
Go for it.
Just go for it. And if you're a girl, if you want to, if you choose to love for love, not love for, it's fine.
Yeah.
Everybody should don't
I
try.
made a TikTok too about
Don't-
that.
This basically brings us
Yeah, don't try to
Be a hypocrite.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
try to
Be a hypocrite.
Let everybody have their standards.
Yeah.
Let
For God's
everybody live
sake.
their life. Because tomorrow nobody is. If anytime,
And I feel like
Before we call it a wrap, sorry to call you
do you
guys
mean
short.
you keep cutting?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're working with time.
Okay, continue.
You know, I'm so sorry. I know you guys are going to say this, Jamin boy. Let them talk. We're working with time.
Yeah.
Love you.
Time is money.
So I need
Yeah,
you
but
guys
that
to
has
give
to
them your
work.
advice.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to
Okay.
now make it a thing.
Please make your point before we
Yeah,
enter the
Thank
advice.
you. You
Yeah.
see, women supporting women.
Yeah.
I'm so
It's fine.
We're
Abba.
still cool.
So yeah, fuck. I just forgot.
Oh, I know that.
You know, like I just forgot because you shook me. He took the thought away. I just forgot what I was
Let
gonna
me give
say.
you back.
I just forgot. It was something relating. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say you
And
can
you
love
might-
for
yeah.
money and still be with someone. No, you might love. You can love for love and still be with someone that can financially support you. So we're not
Yeah.
saying that because you're with someone rich, you're loving for money. No, you can actually
Yeah.
love for love, or
You
you're
can
you're
love
sure
someone with
loving.
money.
You're loving for love in a circle of money.
Yeah.
Do you get? That's like your standard. It's not like
Yeah.
you're just loving for love and loving. For
Anyhow,
yeah.
don't love
Yeah.
anyhow, please. This our heart is very precious. Don't give it to any Tom, Dick, and Harry.
And you're young,
Very
so
fast
like
now.
please.
National care.
So I beg you, mind who you are
whoever
giving
you're
this
with
heart
should help
to.
you grow. It should
Yeah.
help
You
you
should listen to
complete.
quick
Like,
steps. She will lead you
yeah.
astray.
No, because seriously,
Quick
I'm
steps.
kind
Also,
of
you should also
Don't
be
listen to
able
her.
to support.
Yes.
I believe in
Now
as a
you
woman, you
wahala.
should
See her
support.
shoe.
You
You
should
see
be able
that?
to
See her
put
boots.
something. You should be
Yeah.
able to support.
True.
It might be emotionally.
But you guys are going to where I was
Exactly.
about to round up the
Yeah.
show with.
No,
Give your
but,
advices to this
I feel
case.
like what she said makes so much sense because
Yeah.
a lot of people out here talking about men with money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like if he doesn't have this,
Why
what
you
you
guys
call
so
it?
pressed about this
No,
men and women?
chill. Let's get to the point. Wait, let's
I
get
was
to the
lying.
point. Wait, sorry.
No, it's a
You
very
were
popular
lying.
notion, especially when
When
we're
you
younger.
said you were lying.
Can we
No,
get to the
we didn't
point?
say that.
So what she said about
Yeah.
it, I feel like is what when people say what do you bring to the table, people
Yeah.
think about it as financially. As a
Yeah.
female, your energy is enough to bring to the table.
Your
Because wherever he
emotions.
goes to, exactly wherever he goes to out there and everything, he
Yeah.
doesn't get your energy. You're so important. You're so peculiar. So
Yeah.
when he comes back, that should be what you bring to the table. So I feel
Yeah.
like I really support
Yeah.
what you're saying about you having to support as well. Doesn't mean
Yeah.
financially, but if you can, why not? But you also have to bring something and he brings something. So it's like, yeah.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
I was about to say, I about like I'm not.
Or may you go marry a fellow
spade
man.
a spade.
If he brings to the table, he brings. They go chop.
Life no hard though.
Yeah.
Choose cut to your size.
Right.
See this coat where I
Sha,
wear today.
guys,
na my size.
to my niggas watching, I'm of the perspective that please, not because of this guest now, you gotta kill yourself. Cut your coats according to your size. Not because of quick stuff, I gotta do blood money because you want to do quick
Please
stuff.
don't
See,
be
I'm on
who
my
we are
nail.
not to impress
I'm
us.
on my
Impress
nail.
anybody.
I'm on
Chase
my
what you can
nail.
afford.
Go
Your knee.
nail.
So-
Just
You're
go
going to
doing
an evil
more
boy.
than your. Just try your best to cut your coat according to your size,
Yeah.
and everything will be well. Also, or just date a girl in your. It's just that just
Your
takes
money
away the
bracket.
idea of love because you can love a girl, but now she's so materialistic and you can't have her because she's with the richer guys. So it just takes away the idea of real love. More like we're loving for finance and for money.
Listen, yeah, we're not necessarily loving for finance and for money. I feel in this
Thank
life,
you.
everybody should know where they're coming from. Anything I'm doing right now, I'm doing it for my future. I'm doing it for my generation. The business I'm about to start is for my future. Anything I'm doing, I'm laying foundation for my kids. So I'm not selfish and just passive or whatnot. Like, let's say if I have how much now, I'll just be lavish. I'll be going to club popping bottles because you think I have money. So therefore I should be stupid with it. Never. Never. I would invest. I'm doing things for my future. So the partner I'm with, the friends I have around me, the people I surround myself
That's
with,
strategic.
they should move me forward and not pull me back to
Hallelujah.
I would like to say something, even as friends.
Yes.
You're not adding any value to my life.
What's
We can
the
be
point?
friends.
Excuse
It's
me.
not types of relationship.
Excuse
You
me.
have to support me one way or the other. I post my business, you support. You patronize me, I support
Exactly.
you too. You assist me, be there for me on my birthday.
we are in a
be there for me on
wonderful
important
country.
things.
Yes.
So imagine having a friend that is not supportive. Talk about having a partner that is not
telling
supportive.
you,
Come
yeah.
on,
The
I
now.
think the
ick.
girls have made their points
The
clear.
ick.
Anything else to say before you leave to the viewers watching to boost their spirits?
I would definitely say be yourself. There's a good thing in uniqueness, and I feel like when people say that, it just
Sounds
seems
so
very
cliche.
trivial.
Yeah.
Exactly. But genuinely, actually, like in this field we're in, like you have to be yourself. Personality is everything. I was on
Yeah.
TikTok the other day and someone made a video and they were just talking about how YouTube is just like, that YouTubers are just like extreme lifestyle, just posting like rich stuff. And I went on the comments and people were just talking about, they spoke about a particular YouTuber, very famous, not Nigerian. And they were like, like she doesn't show personality anymore. I miss when she showed personality. And I realized that shit, like people love you because of who
you are.
Yeah, who
They
you
can
are.
relate to you.
Like don't like see me as you see me like this. I mute anybody. If you're making me feel less of myself, or
Yeah.
I just don't stress. See, I will block anybody. Do you
Right.
understand? And that's just how it is because I need to always focus on me. Anything that takes away from who I am, anything that makes me feel like I am doing more. Some people say they make you feel like you're doing too much. It's not about doing less sometimes. So you need to always make sure you're doing exactly what you want to do and grow with the right people. And like I think I was going to tell you at the beginning of the show, put value in certain people that they've qualified for that value. So when they
very
talk to
correct.
you about their opinions regarding what you want to do in life or whatever, you actually say, okay, this person cares about me. Don't listen to everybody. All that is noise. Block it away and focus on people that want to see you grow.
Right, correct. I agree with.
That's so
Goddamn.
lovely. Do you have anything to say, my darling?
So what
she
I'll
does.
say is, because I like to advise, what I'll say is just, like she said, just be yourself, do your thing, find your talent, make your money. Money is very important. I tell you, when you have money, you have respect. to make your money.
That's true.
Oh, that's
No,
football.
let's be for
When you have
real.
money, you have respect. Even
Yeah.
dating a guy, when you have money, you
Yeah.
can talk. You have
No, you want to
standard.
buy wig. You
buy-
want to buy
you
shoe.
know, like, you want to
want to buy pads.
Sis,
Yeah, so
you
you
should be
have
able to buy some things first. So that when he even sees
As,
you, you'll be like,
as
oh,
a
this
man,
is
I'm
on,
speaking
new.
for the
Yeah,
men,
I've not seen
Yes.
this
we
before.
hate women that need money for everything. I mean, buy yourself
Yeah.
toothpaste.
Oh my
Let
god.
the man buy you car. Let him work to pay school fees.
Exactly.
Not that you need toothpaste, you ask for money for soap.
Everything, yeah, you should work. You should
Yeah.
work. You should
Earn
get
for
up,
yourself.
try.
Take care of
Don't
yourself.
give up.
Don't
Yeah.
allow see finish enter the
Yeah,
relationship.
don't
What
give
about you,
up.
Quick?
Okay, last thing I'm going to say is
This is the last thing.
do not be afraid to, should I say, like, don't feel like you're undeserving.
Yeah.
You are deserving of everything good life has to offer.
Yeah.
And don't sell yourself short. You should know your value, but that doesn't mean that you should put it in everybody's face, because, like it or not, everyone is finding themselves. Me, I wasn't always like this. I would say my life has been a gradual process, and I am proud of where I am today and who I am becoming.
Yeah.
And I would say I am a star. And I must arise and I must shine.
Hallelujah.
And all of us, we are stars. We must arise and we must shine.
Period.
That's a
Like a
period.
national anthem.
Yes.
So shout
Daily
out to you
affirmation.
guys. Shout out
Thank
to you guys
you.
for coming on the show. I mean,
Thank
it's
you
been
for
such an
having
exciting
us.
one. I hope you guys have been watching. Have loved what you've been
I
saying.
like the topic. It was very.
you have Frances, you have Frances, quick step for me on this show. Like, what do you
It's about-
energy,
like,
like
it's
pure
about-
energy.
I love actually, guys. Future plans, but we're running out of time. But I know your
Yeah.
futures are bright. I see you guys. I mean, I'm friends with you guys. I mean, all of us
Yeah.
at least have a relationship to an extent. And I
Yeah.
see what you guys are doing with your brand, with your life, travel,
Yeah.
and the sky is just a starting point for you girls.
Yeah.
You girls are
Amen.
girls that I believe
Amen.
young girls should emulate. You should
Amen.
learn from. And if you need any advice, try to send them a DM and email. You might not get an immediate reply, but it's still love. Just
Yeah.
try to connect with these girls. Those
Can
are
I
big
say one
girls.
more thing?
Yeah.
You said something about the sky, and it reminded me of something. And I want to say the sky is big enough for everyone.
To fly.
Let no
To
one
fly.
ever tell you that a particular industry is too saturated.
Nah.
Yeah.
They are just jealous. They are jealous that you have the confidence to
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
ask
they
You
might
those
not
will
be
things.
jealous. They're
You
they're
will
just
not be-
projecting their own insecurity.
Yeah, but
not
you will not believe the
what
reason
you
why
can
some people
do.
tell you some things. Let me
Yeah.
even start there.
Yeah.
And it might not be in a bad way. They might not even know they're saying it. So you just know that the sky is big enough for everyone, and everyone can attain whatever they want to attain.
Yeah, because she's
All right, so guys, I would like to say
what am I
thank you
hearing?
so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having us.
I want to say shout out to BTS Reality. Shout out to
BTS reality show by
We're proud
Jeremy.
of Jamie too.
Yeah,
Jamie is
actually.
our friend.
Good,
Yeah,
good,
Jamie is a
It's come
very
a long
good
way.
person. We love
Remember
him.
in COVID when you used to do
He's shy,
this
right?
thing on the IG live. Remember?
Yeah, Jamie
He took it so
has come a long
seriously.
way.
No, when we're
Yeah.
like in a place with air condition, look at
As
it.
in, see the mic, as in, look at that, exactly.
Materiality.
Period.
Period.
Don't play.
Thank you,
Don't
my
play.
girls.
Don't
You know I
play.
ride for you guys.
Yeah.
We
and
do.
it's on love always, right?
Yeah.
Always.
So from us to you guys watching, and it's a wrap.
Bye, besties.
Take care. See you at the next episode. Bye.